Rastafari love. Guess what? We have some people in Jamaica right now touring the facilities all around Jamaica to present baseball. You ready for baseball in Jamaica? Let's check them out and see how they're gonna put baseball in cricket Jamaica. Check them out. My name is Asta, but don't go nowhere. See? Alright. Straight out of the banana plantations of Bob Arts Television in Point St. James, it is the natural ripe Ainana bread. My name is Ras Asta Black, and I'm introducing the natural ripe Ainana bread made by Master Baker Marshall. Marshall make banana bread just the way you like it. It's available right now for pickup. It's a natural ripe Ainana bread available at Regal Bakery. And Regal Bakery is at 15 Market Street, Montego Bay. Give them a call now, 952-2330. Yeah, man. Welcome back. So, we're going to talk to the brethren them and see how they're going to put cricket. They're going to compete with cricket, baseball. Welcome. Yeah, man. Greetings.
Greetings.
You're from Jamaica, and what's your name?
My name is Donovan Duncan, president of Baseball Jamaica.
Baseball? Oh, we have it already.
Yeah, man. We established it as more or less a dream right now, but it's not a reality in that we haven't had teams developed yet, and we haven't had teams that can compete at a high level yet. So right now it's just on paper, and we do have a little league here in Jamaica, but as far as getting more advanced teams in here and playing competitively, we haven't gotten to that mark yet.
Okay, paperwork so far, but how soon we'll be able to see a baseball game in Jamaica?
Well, we're hoping that in the near future meaning within the next year or so, we can have teams who are already established in places like Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, even Cuba, the United States, of course, and some other small islands like the Bahamas come in to Jamaica with teams and put on exhibition games here at a facility like this, which would be ideal because everything is in place, all the infrastructure is here. We just need a little support from maybe the government or the powers that be, the local government, to get the field in proper playing condition for us. I think it's not far-fetched. I think within the next maybe less than a year from now, we should be able to get teams in here.
When you say government helping you out with, you're talking about the grounds, the mitts, the everything?
We have equipment. Equipment is not our problem. Our problem is getting the facility and the support that we need to not only play the game, but to continue to establish the game here. The equipment is not a problem. We just need the support to be able to play on the field. That's one of the hardest things, is to get the okay to say, okay, you can play at Chilon, a multi-purpose stadium, put on some exhibition games, let's see what this is all about, and then we can give you the support that you need.
We have a diaspora conference coming up. Are you being wooed to come to Jamaica to put baseball here? Is it like as a diaspora?
Well, I think you could put it in that category, in that we can relate. We have parallelism when it comes to that. We're trying to reach somewhere, coming from somewhere, trying to get to somewhere. So we can relate to that. So I would put it in that category, yeah.
So if you get help from the government, you say more Jamaicans in the diaspora will come home, because that's one of the problems we have in here with Jamaicans out there coming home to give back, having problem, right, going through the red tapes. Are you finding that?
I think the more things that you have here in Jamaica, we still have that colonial mentality.
You think it is colonial though? Because we've been blaming colonial time, and we are being led now since 1962 by us, right, our Jamaicans. Yeah. And the colonial masters, I think, was a little more lenient on us.
That's true, but we still have, all right, let me give you an example of what I'm saying. We went out and we built a little field, okay? And while we were building the field, we were getting some fighting from locals that saying, you can't bring baseball, come here, man, or cricket to play, that's just an example of what I'm talking about. But I think that the more exposure you give to Jamaicans who are very
Yeah, man, we
competitive.
can do anything, man. We're the fastest
Yeah,
people
man,
in the
I think they'll
world.
be able to-
We're
to
baddest
adjust
man
that.
in the world. We are the
That's
best
right,
musicians. We are everything right now. Reggae music gone to foreigners. Say they're playing reggae, and I know that only people can play reggae is Jamaicans because it's our indigenous music.
Yes.
Yeah, so you might find introduce the team, man. Wagwan.
Yeah, man.
Jamaica. You remember President Obama come here and say, Wagwan, Jamaica.
That's right.
Yeah, man, Wagwan.
I'll tell you what, I'll let them introduce themselves. They speak better for themselves.
I'm the support team. I'm the construction part of it. I'm the one that does logistics on the field. Did the one in GC Foster. Lend myself and my expertise to anything it takes to get this going.
See,
Because you guys deserve it and the kids love it.
Yeah,
Is it
Damon
because-
from Brooklyn.
yeah, man.
Yeah, Damon Van Brocklin from Florida.
Okay, is it the sport part of it you like?
No,
And
I'm
I
a
mean,
football person.
oh,
It's not the sport.
I'm not talking about the sport as in baseball, but sports in general.
No, not at all.
You don't like sports?
It's about seeing the kids, how excited they are to play something, to advance themselves physically and mentally. It's a great sport to keep kids in line for their future, and it's a good opportunity for these kids to go someplace that maybe they normally couldn't go and do something that they couldn't normally do.
See-
How many kids get to play cricket?
Fantastic, yeah. Love the vibes, man. Love the vibes. That's it. That's it. The vibes, man. What your name, man? Welcome
my
to
name is-
Jamaica, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Benny Castillo. I'm a good friend of Donovan. We met through baseball. I'm from the Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
I have a baseball academy / school in Florida and in Dominican Republic called Cool Breeze Baseball.
Yeah.
And I want to connect with the Jamaican people just to bring baseball here.
Mm-hmm.
Dominican Republic, we had some of the same resistance years ago.
Yeah.
We had to watch all the countries bring baseball to Dominican, the Cubans, and now we on top of the world with baseball. You know,
Mm-hmm. Man.
people know Dominican through baseball.
True.
Yeah, so
Get
I
some
want.
big sign. The Cubs.
Yes, the Tommy Sosa and all those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, man.
So I think Jamaican, the energy here is begging for baseball.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
And I see cricket, the similarities, and just the need for another sport. And we don't have to compete against cricket. It's just an addition.
Yes.
To cricket and soccer, and then have kids get scholarships to different schools. Just another resource. But the energy has to be up and the passion.
You know, my first exposure to baseball was living in Chicago, and they were playing softball, and I said, "Let me try that." And man, true, I'm a cricketer at heart. We lick the ball hard.
You did?
So yeah, man. So people ask me, "You say you never played before, but it's a cricket, man." So I love the
So
vibes.
the transition for Jamaican kid, we think pitching and running is a natural thing
Yeah,
with the
man.
cricket, and then the hitting you teach, and that takes time, but it's like anything else, you pick it up.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Jamaica,
Thank you.
man.
Thank
Yeah, forward over that side, yeah.
It is magical.
Well, you know, chat.
I'm a lover of baseball, but my thing is basketball. And I'm a Jamaican. I live here 32 years ago. I still come around. I try to bring people in the country that's retired from several teams and everything, to help out Jamaica. Not to just bring the game here, but to bring something more to the economy.
True.
Because baseball pay lots of money, more than cricket and all.
What do you
of
think about diaspora? What do you think about us Jamaicans inviting Jamaicans to come home to do business? You're finding it easy?
that. It's not easy, but we are the one who know how to invite people to do business in Jamaica, and it will be great for Jamaica.
Yeah.
It will
How
employ
do
more people.
Yeah,
and
you run into any red tapes?
You always run into red tapes
Well,
because
I play up on red tape.
as soon as certain people now get the money in their pocket, them not like that.
And
So
so you
it's
go.
like they don't care about what's not bringing in money for them.
Yeah, but it's
And
a
we are-
personal
we are
thing
br-
first.
Yes, we are bringing in something, a new thing for the kids here in Jamaica and the younger generation.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, in Jamaica.
So my name is Carlos Nunez. I'm the executive director of Puerto Rico Instruction and Baseball League, which is a division of the Cool Breeze. And I'm over here because Donovan and Benny invited me to see what we could do for the baseball over here. I see a lot of potential in this country, and I believe that in the future they could become a
Professional.
better
Yeah, man.
and better things for the baseball over here. So I see good things, and I'm excited, about baseball in this country.
Fantastic, man. Yeah.
Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it.
No dash, no paper, no dash, no plastic. Dispose your garbage responsibly. No know how to recycle, learn it quick. And if you drop it, better pick up every piece of it. Plastics last forever, don't forget the bits. Cause when them touch the street, them end up in the sea. Collect pan the reef where they fish them feed. And when you want seafood, I eat your
Keep we
eat.
island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. No dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Baseball coming to Jamaica. Yes. Yeah, man. Well, thank the brethren them for stopping by the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium to introduce baseball. Now, we know it's a cricket field, but it's not everyone can make it in cricket. Now, here's a new avenue for making it so you can fly out and go play baseball at Chicago, anywhere that baseball play. So let's encourage this. Let us sign up. Give me a call, 435-8401. I will get in touch with the brethren then and make sure you get signed up when the time comes in. And if you have some land anywhere in Jamaica that want to put a baseball pitch, what you call it? Baseball
Field.
Baseball field. Let's do it, man, because there's money in it, and building community tourism, just like we have football field all over the place, in a cow pasture everywhere, we can do baseball too. So give me a link. Ras Asta Black, 435-8401. You're watching Bob Arts Television. Don't go nowhere. Enough more niceness. Boyaka. Straight out of the banana plantations of Bob Arts Television in Point St. James, it is the natural ripe Ainana bread. My name is Ras Asta Black, and I'm introducing the natural ripe Ainana bread made by Master Baker Marshall. Marshall make banana bread just the way you like it. It's available right now for pickup. It's a natural ripe Ainana bread available at Regal Bakery, and Regal Bakery is at 15 Market Street, Montego Bay. Give them a call now, 952-2330. Yeah, man, we're live on Bob Arts Television. My name is Asta Black. I have a virgin beside me. You from Montego Bay?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Montego Bay until I was 22. I'm 60 now.
Wow. Did you go to Cornwall College?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I got to a few schools in Montego Bay until I migrated to the States 1982.
Okay.
And since then I was living there, and I always want to come back to Jamaica because I think this was the place I want to retire and live for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But after coming back here with all that I heard in the States, it was a disaster. And not only for me alone, but to thousands and thousands of returning residents.
Yeah.
Because this government is a fraud. They take the
Is
people.
the Jamaican government and
It's a fraud.
And a whole two of them.
The two of them, but the People's National Party is the worst one.
Yeah. Wow.
Very worst one. They have the wrong vision for Jamaica.
Yeah.
And you can't be calling people back to your country with no medical, no medicine in the hospital, no doctor. You cannot ask a doctor where they train.
Are you you have experience in anything like that in Jamaica?
Yes.
Yeah.
2-3 times.
Wow. Tell me about it.
I got sick in Jamaica. Can't figure out what happened. Go to several doctors. They don't know. I went back to the States. It took 15 minutes to know that I was having a massive heart failure.
Wow.
I still forgive, and I came back. And I got sick again. And I went to the hospital, and after 13 hours, I started complaining that if they don't take care of me, I'll be calling the U.S. consulate to here lift me out of Jamaica and what it's gonna look like. And they called me in within 2 minutes. And the doctor told me, I think you should leave Jamaica. It's not a good place for you because you're dying from a kidney failure.
Oh, wow.
I went back to the States, went to 3 of the best hospitals that they have to offer in New York. And they tell me my kidney was better than most people. And
after you got treatment?
After that. And then I came back to Jamaica. Now the doctor tell me, when you go to Jamaica, please don't go to a doctor. And the doctor in Jamaica, there's no doctor in Jamaica that you can ask which school they go to and what they study for. They chase you out. You cannot see a doctor and say, Doc, which school did you go to? On top of that, 98% of the doctors in Jamaica are from China, India, and Spanish country where they don't speak much English.
Yeah, are you saying that those are the ones don't have any document to show?
No, they just come here.
Wow.
Mass production doctor.
Yeah.
They just pick them up, bring them here.
And all of a sudden them a doctor.
Yes, and they start killing all the little common, all the little poor people, the local people. And then when the politician gets sick, I run into them in New York, England, and Canada.
Wow.
They don't go to doctor here.
Louise Bennett had to go take her husband to Canada.
Yes. Even one of the politicians in Jamaica last year, I saw him in Miami die.
Oh, the big one.
Yes, because
Roger
Clark. He go to doctor in America and die.
Yeah.
To show you.
Yeah.
If you was doing such a great job, you would have enough doctor and medicine
right here
in Jamaica that you don't have to go.
As a
and I think every Jamaican deserve the right to the same medical that the politician have the right.
Of course, man. Of course. And that's why, as a politician myself, I endeavor to make things right. Because I remember in a debate, one of the candidates said she's sending her children to Cuba to study. I say, imagine the PNP and GLP have been around for so long, and we have to send our children abroad to study. I mean, we should make it right now. Right already, long time, not true?
I think Jamaica need to wake up and smell the coffee. Take a different look at life on the other side of life. Get rid of the PMP party if it's good. Maybe you can
get
try.
Rid of the two of them, man.
Get rid of the two of them.
Yeah, man.
But especially the PMP, they are the worst one.
Wow. Why you brand them as the worst?
Because since I was a child, I notice every time they take over, they cannot control the economy. It keeps sliding away from them, and the dollars keep rising, the US, the Canadian, the pound.
Everything. President Obama came here the other day and said, well, go on Jamaica, watch who we aligning with. Watch them. What do you think about the foreign companies, foreign countries coming in here, pretending they're investing?
They're not investing, they're taking away what we have. They're taking our resource, our coffee, our bauxite, our banana, our sugar, and we get nothing for it. Because you pay $50 for your pound of sugar in Jamaica.
Well, come from South America?
No, it come from Jamaica to some foreign country and come back here. And then when you come back here, we pay $200 a pound, and then you can pay 30 cents a pound for the same sugar foreign.
Like we have to start with mill and copper and
that's where we're going to start and boycott them.
We boycott sugar.
Yes.
We produce our own sugar.
But it still don't work because they don't take it carry America and Jamaica, and they like the fasting.
What do you think about the ganja thing? They just put a board in place We know Rastafari in the pan.
I think the Rastafari them, or the Rastafarian.
No fear, Rastafari.
Rastafari should have a better angle in the ganja deal because they are the one who suffer and pay the penalty for decades for this. And now that it's coming to a situation where it's almost free, they're the one who's supposed to get the exclusive right to the distribution of marijuana in this country. That's what I think.
Yeah, man, we're launching our Rastafari World Headquarters in Montego Bay to tackle all of that. So all Rastafari are going to come in towards the headquarters now so we can balance things out and get it right. Because
I think they should take a special look into that situation and the people should support them on that too.
Yeah, right. Hey, man, tell me the name again. From Montego Bay.
Yeah, man, Renville somewhere, otherwise known as Dada.
Dada. Big up Dada. Rastafari. Don't go nowhere. Enough more coming up. See you in Asta Black Live. Bless.